Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with another layout for, or using the Cherry on Top Weekly Sketch Challenge. Hopefully this week I don't sound like a chipmunk. If you watched last week's video, I accidentally sped up the video and didn't change it back. So I sounded like a chipmunk at the beginning of the video. So this is kind of a fun layout this week. I really do like this one a lot. So they have a 4x6, 4x3, 2x2s. What I have in mind, I have two 4x6 photos. So I think I'm going to line them up like this and then maybe bring this one down towards the bottom. A little bit different, obviously, than the actual sketch, but it was inspired by the sketch, so we're going to run with it. It looks like some kind of phrase paper in the background, almost like a book, and then more of a solid strip across. There is like a half circle there. Thought about doing a Mickey head, so maybe we will bring it over a little bit to see if I actually have a Mickey head coming that way. Not so sure. I am not sure either. I am not a huge into Star Wars. I don't know that I've actually watched the movies. So hopefully I don't do this layout injustice and yeah, get it all kinds of wrong. So let's kind of go through what I have. I have the sticker sheet. So obviously I know it's a stormtrooper, so we can use the troopers here. And I do like the banners, so I might end up using a banner. We have the galaxy. This was at Olga's Cantina. So I don't know that I like the green, the force. I do really like the stars. Oh, I forgot the air conditioner is on, so I apologize. If it's not one thing, it's the other, right? If I don't sound like a chipmunk, now I have air conditioner going off and a kid coming out. They have a half day today, and of course they're home with mom, so he is itching to get out. I think we might use a strip of the red and the stars and for the phrase paper there. I think that's what we're gonna go with. All right, I'm back. He actually didn't need anything. I think he's just bored, you know. Heaven forbid we don't have sports or school. We don't know what to do with ourselves right now. So let's trim this down. We'll use this kind of as the phrase paper. It looks ripped, which I love, so we will probably rip this, cut it in half. And it looks maybe a little bit smaller than, I think I'm just gonna do a cut half an inch off. Looks a little bit smaller than the 12 by 12. I think that'll be good. What size is this? This is just over 7. So let's cut 7. Trim it up a little bit and then do 3.5. And we will cut both sides. I was excited to get this sketch kind of released a little bit early because I am gonna have to start packing pretty soon for She Loves Color. So the boys have half days and I was hoping to pack on the weekend. So as I am creating this, it is Thursday afternoon. Sometimes they don't release till Friday. So the odds were in my favor today with it being early. All right, so we are going to put that at the top and that at the bottom. I don't love a lot of white space, so this will allow me to kind of fill that in. It helps too because I have larger photos. So I obviously want it to show. Whoops, we were going to bring it over a little bit. I want it to show because, yeah, I love the paper, obviously. So let's see. I will probably do 1, 2, 3, a 4-inch strip. I am not going to trim this one down at all. We will have this go all the way across, and I could probably do 3.5. because that was giving quite the overlap. So that is 1 1/4, which is okay. It doesn't have to be even. I do like where that is at, and of course the tape is going to, see, I was thinking if I slow down, but it's getting to the end, which I guess is good. Get this used up and take a fresh one to She Loves Color. So I know I mentioned it maybe in a video. Actually, when I upload this, I will be on my way to She Loves Color, so that is exciting. But I mentioned it in another video and just questioned if any of you are going to be there. If so, definitely say hi. I would love to meet all of you. It was so fun last year, just creating those friendships, because when you create videos, it is kind of a one-sided endeavor, I guess, you know, like you guys can, based on my pictures, see what I look like, whereas I don't have that advantage. I kind of just have to depend on you guys if I'm out and about to say hi and recognize me. So I love, it's close enough, we're just gonna leave it. I love kind of getting to know you guys. All right, let's mat our photos. Not sure, probably keep these two together. At first I was going to put this one on the right because I am looking in, but I felt like maybe the Stormtrooper was maybe the star of the show, I guess, bolder than myself in this picture. So I thought it looked better with him faced in instead. So that is kind of how I chose which photo went on which side. And we always just eyeball it. Oh, I don't even have my big light on, you guys. I was out here just relaxing, creating on my own, and I forgot to turn my big light on. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not. Let's see. There, seems to be getting brighter. There we go. Okay, you're just getting me in all of my real life things. Last week, chipmunk. This week, forgetting my light. Right? Nobody's perfect. That is the beauty of it. I have a scrap piece of orange. It's not a prominent color maybe on the layout, but I do want another color. Oh my goodness, my other son, you guys. I'm like, oh, I'll get this done. They won't bother me. They don't need me. Well, it turns out that one just wanted to know if they could have one of the poppy drinks. He mouthed it from outside. Thankfully, I have pretty much all glass windows, well, all windows throughout. I have one wall that is not a window, and that is only because there is another section of the she shed that is just storage. So not storage for me, but that is the wall that goes over to that area. So before I place down, I am gonna see if I have a Mickey head that goes that way. See, they're all, well, you know what I could do then? There are Stormtrooper ones. So what I could do is move it there and put it here. So let's get that out and see. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do Minnie Mouse. Look at Stormtrooper Mini. They're smaller than I thought. Huh. What if we like stacked them? I don't really like that. Well, we've got that at least. What else do we have? Here's the thing when it comes to decorating. I can do the base, but then I don't know what goes with the stormtroopers. I have the sticker sheet. I thought, unless I must have looked at buying it and never actually bought it. I thought I got the foam stickers too. So we have the troopers. I could bring in my own alpha. I did just get the Luna in black. But where? Because, you know, I don't know what I think would be kind of cute. Would just be like that. I think we might do that. And maybe we'll just do one stormtrooper and use that red space, which you're gonna realize I wasted so much of that red paper, but it is what it is. When I don't have a clear view of kind of what my end result is, a lot of times I will fortunately waste paper. All right, we're gonna put that there. I just don't know if Cantina will fit. Oh, I want that over closer to this so it doesn't look like it's floating as much. So let's see if we can fit Cantina. Maybe we can make it wonky. Sometimes that kind of helps when you have a limited space. And hopefully I can spell. This time I should have enough. Oh, I can't even remember what letter I needed, but I needed a letter last week and I did not have it. Get cute little hearts. I think we might make it work. I might have to scoot them over just a little bit, or okay, perfect. Now we need, oh gee. So now I'm curious, have any of you guys ever been to Olga's Cantina in Hollywood Studios? I have actually been twice. I went first with, what if we went like that for the apostrophe? My mom and sister, which I am documenting in this trip, but my kids love boba. And as you can see, they have boba drinks. So of course, when I took my youngest for his birthday, that was one thing that he really wanted to do. So I kept, I don't like mini there, you guys, because then I want it close to the title. I could come down here and add that one and then add this one up top. I kept all of the dining reservations secret. So he didn't know where we were going to eat or anything. So we actually did Olga's, which he was so excited about. And it's funny, we thought we ordered the same drinks that we got here when we went with my son and my mom. It was completely different. I wish I had photos printed. I don't though, because there was dry ice on the bottom of the cup. And so it was like, and it bubbled, and we don't remember this one ever bubbling. So it was just different and weird. They still drank it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, when you think you're buying the same thing and it's not, it's just a little disappointing, I guess. Troopers, let's add. And again, if any of you are Star Wars fans, sorry if I'm doing injustice to the things that I am adding, if they are not the same, I guess. Oh my goodness. They're gonna go play outside now, which is good. It's a pretty nice fall day today, so hopefully they get outside. What else do we have? I honestly might just keep it like that. This is gray. It would be a good layering spot, but it's on that gray background paper, so I'm not going to do that. And then again, I don't know. Oh, there is this one. That one's white, like the stormtrooper at least. But then it's like he's shooting himself. So maybe we won't put that one on there. Unfortunately, it's aimed the wrong way. So you guys can help. If you see anything that is related to stormtroopers that I should put or add and where I should add it, definitely let me know. Because I like the sayings too, like the resistance, the order, the force. I don't know what that means, unfortunately. So best day in the galaxy. I do like that one though. Maybe instead of this star. That doesn't really have to be specific, I guess, you know. So let's add, and then here I go cutting too much off. Maybe I'll add it over here. I'm gonna trim a little bit more on this side, and it's okay to overlap. And then kind of have a subtitle on top. I think that is okay. So we have that. We can add star back. Could do, I really don't have much left in here. I have used up quite a bit of this collection, which is always nice because I do kind of like that. I like how it's the arrows and just another piece that is used and a good layering piece. That's not really the stormtrooper. Again, that gun is just pointed the wrong way. I could bring another one up, and that might be good because I think I'm at the end of my tape roll. Add this little guy. Call it good, I think. I just want a different colored star. And you know what? I have Teen Vibe Carson right next to me. I was creating with this. I have the stars. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. So maybe we will add just a black one. And maybe we'll add a blue one up there. This one just doesn't show very well. So maybe a black there. That shows a lot better. And we could do a blue one down here. All right. I think that's going to be it. Hopefully I'm not a chipmunk. And sorry for the interruptions. I will try to cut some of those out. But this is the sketch for a cherry on top this week. If you are interested, I did show last week and it is at the end of the video, so I'm not sounding like a chipmunk, but I showed how to upload it to the gallery to get your cherry points. So check out last week's video. Skip to the end, skip over the chipmunk voice. But then here is my finished layout using that sketch. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this layout and we will see you next time. Bye guys.